Highcharts Stock is a JavaScript library designed to create interactive and customizable stock charts and financial graphs. It's part of the Highcharts suite developed by Highsoft, which also includes Highcharts Core for general charting, Highcharts Maps for map charts, Highcharts Gantt for project management charts, and Highcharts Dashboards for interactive dashboards. Highcharts Stock includes all the features of the core library and adds additional capabilities specifically for handling financial data and time series. Its key features include Navigator, Range Selector, enhanced zooming and scrolling, data grouping, financial specific series types, and much more. We'll go over them in more detail later in the video. Installing the Highcharts Stock library is similar to the core package, and it's pretty straightforward. Depending on your environment, you can use our npm package by running npm install highcharts, import the library directly from our CDN, or self-host the files from any HTTP server. You may also use Stock as a module, importing it as you would any other Highcharts plugin. In this video, we'll use a script tag for convenience. To create a simple stock chart, we first need to import Highcharts using the mentioned script tag. Then we need to create a container for our chart. An empty div with an ID will do just fine for our purpose. Next, using the global Highcharts namespace, call the highcharts.stockchart factory function, whose arguments will accept the ID of the div we just created, along with our chart configuration options. In this example, we'll use a single series with data options and a specified series type. Since we're talking about Highcharts Stock, we'll use a Candlestick series. For our data, we'll just use a fake dataset. The supported data formats are further described in our API reference page, which you can visit by clicking the link in the description. The current chart should look similar to the one on the screen. You can also retrieve data for your charts from an external source using, for instance, the standard JS fetch API. But do make sure to transform the data into a supported format. Another option is using our data module that allows fetching data in common formats like CSV or even Google Spreadsheets. But this is out of scope for this video, so if you want to know more about that, our API page has plenty of examples. With this minimal configuration, you can visualize data really easily. Now let's go over key stock features in more detail when we can see them on the screen. Let's start with the Navigator, which is a mini chart below the main chart that provides an overview of the entire dataset and allows zooming into a specific region of interest. Range Selector, buttons and input boxes to easily filter data to show by date ranges. Enhanced scrolling and zooming. Technical indicators that are just specific series with automatically calculated values based on the main series. Annotations like simple shapes or more advanced ones like pitchfork or Fibonacci time zones. Stock Tools GUI to allow end users to add annotations or technical indicators on the fly or to change the series type. Data grouping automatically groups data points for better performance and readability on large datasets. Ordinal axis type, which makes all the consecutive points appear with a constant interval. And lastly, we have a few stock exclusive series types like OHLC, Candlestick, Heikin-Ashi, and Hollow Candlestick. The stock module also comes with a default configuration suitable for displaying financial data. As a couple of examples, this includes a date-time axis type which automatically formats timestamps to a human-readable date, and a split tooltip for comparing different values of hovered points. You can also use Highcharts with the vast majority of frameworks. The complete list can be found on our page, together with our official integrations. These make it easy to use any of our libraries in the framework of your choice. Let us know in the comments if you think we're missing an integration and which integration you're using the most.